Wait, am I audible? Can you guys see me? Hi guys, am I audible? Can you guys see me? Okay, I'll just wait for 1 more minute till everybody joins in, and then I will start talking. Okay. Before that, yes, one of the sad news is that Pavni is not here today. Yes, Muskan Pavni is not here. Why is she not here? Is because she forgot about this live and then she's gone somewhere very far for dinner or something, so she couldn't make it. She can't make it for this one. So you can scold her the next time she's there. Okay. But yes, is everybody here? I'll just wait for another more minute, 1 more minute, and then we want more episodes of Chit Chat. Yes, just get the admission, guys. Trust me. There's a full line of that coming on your way. We miss her. Yeah, so do I. So do I, Avinash. Okay, we've got the strength, I guess, that we need to get started. Okay, so guys, first of all, I don't know about you guys, but my heart is beating really fast. Okay, over the past few days, it's just been so crazy, right? Like the whole round one thing that happened after that, like interviews, as well as the results. And then look where we've gotten to, which is round two. Okay. I gotten the admission in round one, but still I'm here for cover. Thank you so much, Muskan. Means a lot to me. You can definitely on the other tab, you can definitely switch to Netflix or something. This is majorly for round two, okay? And this is a lot of information that I'm going to be giving to you. As you can see from the title, guys, don't do these mistakes, is what it is. See, everybody is not perfect, everybody's learning through. But one of the biggest advantages for anybody giving it in round two is that you know what has happened in round one, okay? That's super, super important. There are a lot of agendas for today's session. I'm in no hurry today, so I'll be here to answer each and every question that you guys have. Along with that, there are a lot of things in my mind that I want to be talking and discussing with you all today. So just have patience with me, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be super beneficial for each one of you. Okay. So yes, first of all, I just want to explain. I think not a lot of people are very clear about how round two works and what is round two. Somebody's talking about. Okay, so guys, I this is very general for all the courses at Christ University. Okay, be it BA or be it law or be it psychology honors or be it BBA, BComs, all of those courses. So just in case if you've applied to Christ University, you just belong here. So just stick to this one. Okay, it is going to be super super beneficial for you all. And all the people putting in the questions and queries, don't worry guys, I will give you enough time for the Q&A session later. Okay, I'll take up each and every question that you have right now. I just want you to slow down on the chat box and listen to all the important things that I have. Okay, because I just don't want to get disturbed answering the questions and then missing out on all the important agendas that I've got for today's discussion. Okay, so first and foremost, talking about round two, guys. For I think I've met a lot of people during my personal mocks, and this is the beauty of it, right? I'm able to interact with each one of you personally and prepare you really well. So having to talk to a lot of people, I do ask them, okay, like why haven't you applied in round one? And a lot of people are not even aware about round one. They're like, yeah, we just saw your video, we applied to Christ, and this is the date that we got, which is 10th of April. And then there are a few people who said that, yeah, we thought that round one, round two, round three is pretty separate. That anybody can apply only in one round. Okay, which means that if you choose up round three, then you only have one chance in round three. If you choose up round one is one chance. So guys, those are myths regarding it, and you guys are unfortunately wrong. It's very sad to say that. Okay, which means that today I'll be telling you how round two works. Basically, I don't know if you know, but Christ University has got different chances. Okay, so all the people who got rejected in round one, they all are applying in round two because I know that. Okay, and all the people who did not know about round one or thought that there's different separate chances and all of that, they are applying in round two. But the sad part is that half of the class has already been selected. Maybe half, maybe more than half, maybe less than half. Don't kill me on the number. But yes, those people are already selected. That means now for all you people who are going in round two, right? They are up, like they're fighting for lesser number of seats with almost like the huge number of people. Okay, and the only good part or the sad part you say is that the people who applied in round one, they're much more experienced. Even when I'm taking mocks with them, all of that, I see that they are gone through that anxiety stage which we see, that the fear of not answering the questions or not knowing what would happen and all of that. Okay, so those people have gotten through. So this is for all the people who have just directly applying in round 2. You got to be really careful, because all the people who are rejected from round 1, they are coming up with full force. Okay, I know that really well. Okay, so that is there. Having said that, why I got you guys here today is to tell you that one of the best parts about round 2 is that we know what has happened in round 1. Okay, be it for CUET, be it for interview, be it for micro presentation, we generally know what has happened. So our job is to listen from all the experiences. And then first of all, thank you so much, just in case there's anybody who's gotten through or taken sessions with me and they've sent me beautiful emails about thanking me. First of all, thank you so much for that. Along with that, they've even shared the whole interview experience with me, right? So this is the best part, because now I have those questions with me, which I'm definitely asking to people who've taken up personal interview sessions with me, as well as they're taking the decoding micro presentation sessions. Trust me, guys, the interview questions as well as the micro presentation topics get repeated. Okay, I won't lie, they get repeated every time with every person. Like literally, I don't know how many BBA people are there who applied in round 1 and are still appearing in round 2. So many people of them got, is leadership a born trait, or can you make leaders? Like, are leaders born or are leaders made? Okay, that is super super important. Likewise, for so many things like OTT platforms got repeated in so many of the humanities related courses like CEP, psychology, mass media, journalism, all of those OTT platform was so much repeated. Likewise, media in general, so the list that I've given you of the 100 topics, I can't stress its importance enough. Trust me, guys, 95% chances are there. I can't say 100, but 95% chances are there that that topic or a topic relatable to that is coming in your interview. Okay, so yeah, OTT. I got the Muskan is saying that. Yeah, I know. It's just because it's just so shocking, because 3 people are sending me email at the same time with the same micro presentation topic, and it is from the list. So I just definitely brings a laugh on my face, right? And I don't know if you booked the sessions with me or not, but I have also asked these micro presentation topics to people even before like the round 1 even happened. Okay, so. Likewise, yeah, even Digital India, GST, FDI, for BCom, BBA people, those are the kind of topics that have come about. So, guys, why am I here? I'm bringing you here to share these topics and important parts with you, so that something like this can come to you, relatable to you, so that you can practice really well. Okay, getting to CUET, first of all, I'm just going to start with CUET, then interview, then micro presentation, and then we will take up questions, whatever you've got. Okay, but yeah, even before CUET, first of all, a lot of rejections have happened. Okay, I can't stress the importance of rejections. First of all, I know a lot of people haven't gotten a direct rejection. This is the beauty that Christ University has started with last year. It didn't exist during our time. So when we got rejected, we actually got rejected. But now when people are getting rejected, they have been given other options of the campuses, which is like the Delhi NCR campus, the Kengeri campus, even the Lavasa campus, all of that. I would not get into the debate right now of Delhi NCR campus versus Lavasa campus versus Kengeri. That is very separate from the issue that we have today. Soumya is stepping by to say hi. Soumya, hi. She's from last year. And I definitely remember her name because she's been the one to support me and Pavni so much. So, hi, Soumya. Hope you're having a great time. I love watching your Insta stories. You definitely make me nostalgic about my time at Christ. Okay. So Arjun has one question. Can I apply to personal mock session with after my board exams? Yes, you can do it whenever. I've already put out the link in the chat as well as in the description of the video, so you can book it up. Coming to the important part, rejections. I don't know how many people, but trust me, CEP, right? Communications, English, psychology. So many people got rejected. So many people. Law, BA, LLB and BBA, LLB. So many people got rejected. BBA, so many people got rejected. BBA honors, BBA FNIB, so many people got rejected. It is cutthroat. BCom honors, BCom, BBA FNS, so many people got rejected. It was just so sad to hear. And trust me, usually because I am only concerned, like I'm not only concerned, but like I'm in touch with the people who have taken up personal sessions with me. So I am glad that at least majority of those people got through. And there have been some beautiful stories. There were people who came to me who could not even speak English properly, right? They were on a score, like I give a personal score and all of that. So they were on a 2 on 10, 1 on 10. There were people who just cried on the first session with me, and they worked super hard. I don't know if you guys are there, who the ones who are, you know who you are. and they made it through Christ, like BBA honors, and having to get on the call with their parents after that, it was amazing, right? But at the same time, there have been a lot of sad stories. The people who obviously did not come to me at the first, but now I'm getting to talk to them on a personal level, because they said that, yeah bhaiya, we watched your videos, we prepared really well, but we got rejected in BBA, we got rejected in law, we got rejected in CEP, we got rejected for other triple majors course, all of that, right? And it was just sad to hear that. And and when I first of all, a lot of things happened was regarding denial. People came to me, they said that, sir, they're like, how could we get rejected? And this is the our interview script, this was the questions asked to us, this is how we replied, how could we get rejected? And when I take a mock with them, I literally tell them on their face that you deserve to get rejected. Why? Because I am training other people who have done 10 times better than you, so obviously they would have a better chance to get selected than you, right? Then there are also a lot of stories regarding drop years and moving from science to commerce, or science to humanities, or commerce to humanities, all of those. So for all you people, guys, you trust me, you guys are already at a disadvantage. Christ University will select people from the same background, because for teachers it is easier to teach those people who come from the same background. Okay, not the people who are coming from like science to commerce. It is their hard work that will teach you more. So you have to have the proper answers to get you through Christ. Okay, so and that is on a very personal level. Okay, so please guys, like I said, I don't do these mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes you've done is not taking up the personal session with me. Trust me, it's not about my personal agenda there. If somebody's been there, they would know the half an hour, the kind of value that I try to bring in. Okay, it is super important, because it's just sad to see the people who've applied to 5 courses spent 1,000 rupees, 1,500 rupees on each of the courses and got rejected from all of them. So rather spend this little investment of 500 rupees, or 1,000 or 1,500 rupees booking different sessions with me and working it well, because a lot of people who got rejected in round 1 are paying the same application fees and applying in round 2. Okay, so get the session done. Coming to, okay, can I have the mock session with me? Yes, you can look up the link in the description below. I'll get to that. Important thing, CUET right now. So guys, first and foremost, CUET, the review that I've got from people, good one, is that people could cheat. Okay, now I don't know I should promote this thing to you or not, but a lot of people who came on my session, the ones personal guidance and doubt clearing sessions and everything, they told me that bhaiya, we were able to cheat. Okay, so which means that they had some of the other hacks, but they did not get caught. Okay, so they did not, like, the proctor could not catch them. So I just want to tell you that if you have any opportunity, I'm not promoting it, but if you think you have an opportunity of doing that and making it through, then you can do it. I have got no problem. Okay, first thing. Secondly, GK, I just want to talk about it, because GK is one of the toughest sections on CUET. Okay, it for any course, no matter what, their GK was the toughest. They asked, like, who is the vice president in France, and who won the Padma Bhushan in 2013, and who won the Nobel Prize in Peace, like, in 2014, who won the Oscars here. It's just all over the place, right? Okay, so I mean, it's really tough. But see, guys, the truth is, if it is tough for you, it is tough for everybody else. And after talking to a lot of people, they said that the easiest section to cheat was also GK. Because I don't know, Siri and what other, I mean, I'm just amazed by listening to those stories. But if you can do that, I mean, try your luck out and get those GK questions right, yeah. Because I mean, I want you to get through Christ, and one of that thing, GK came from 2015, 16, yeah, to everything. GK is just all over the place. But the only thing is that, guys, see, if it is tough for you, it is tough for everybody else. Anybody here would not know about 2015 stories, 2013, what happened there, when was the Nirbhaya case, who is the current prime minister in France, or who is the finance minister in Germany, all of those things. Cheating was super easy this year. Yeah, so if it is this year, get it done, and I mean, get those things. Yeah, I want you to get the right answers, no matter how it is. Another very important thing, I don't know whether it is for all the, like, I don't know how many people are there who are the rejects of round 1 and preparing for round 2. But I was literally laughing when I told the people that, they said, bhaiya, CUET went so well, out of 120 questions, we attempted 110 questions, or I attempted 115. Some people said that they attempted 120 questions and still had 20 minutes in time. And I was like, wow. And then next question that I asked them is, okay, how many are you planning to get it right, and how many are you confident about? They're like, oh bhaiya, that we don't know. Bhaiya, we don't know that. But bhaiya, I think maybe 60 questions I can get right. Maybe 50% I can get right. So trust me, buddy, if you say that, or if you are one of those, the joke is on you. Okay, because you have to be a smart test taker. Nobody's asking you to do all 120 questions. Okay, because if you do 120 questions, even if you get 40 wrong, if you do the math properly, 40 into 0.25, you're getting the, even the ones you get correct, you're getting minus points there. Negative marking is there, guys. Okay, so please do not do that foolishness. Please do not do that mistake again. I'm telling you, please be a smart test taker. You don't have to answer all the questions, right? Same is the case with GK. Okay, GK, you don't have to answer all the questions, right? If there are four options, you don't know who the Minister of External Affairs is of India, avoid that question rather than answering it wrong, because you're getting a negative 0.25. Rather save this time and do it really well in other sections, okay? So this is about GK and smart test taking. Please, guys, please trust me. I don't want you to, then later on I hear a lot of stories that, Bhaiya, I answered 110 questions. Why am I not still getting selected? Buddy, if you would attempt 110 questions and get about 30-40 wrong, you are in no place, no man's land. Rather attempt 90 questions but try getting 80 of them right. Okay, that's a good score. Again, I don't know what the right score would be, but this is what is really important. Other than that, guys, talking about data analysis and interpretation, I know a lot of humanities students don't have that, but data analysis and interpretation for BBA or on all of those courses, it was very time consuming. Okay, so I want you guys to save up time for data analysis and interpretation, because if you don't do that, you will, the questions are easy there, but if you do not have time, you will miss it up. If we leave a question, are 2.5 marks deducted? No, if you leave a question, it's not marked. So neither you're getting 1 point for the correct answer, neither you're getting a deducted 0.25. Sammy asked me about the weightage of CUET. So guys, I don't know the answer. There is again no weightage. We don't know how that works. But as far as I have seen from the personal experience, those people who have slayed their interviews, right, like absolutely killed it. Muskan, if she's here, she would know. I think she has killed her interview. She got through BACEP, which is one of the very competitive courses to get in at Christ University. So many people got rejected from that course. Then I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have even looked at Muskan's CUET for that matter, you know. So I feel that if you are put into that excellent category, they aren't even looking at your CUET. But obviously, if you're in the above average category, then they would compare you with other people and how they have done in the CUET, what is the cutoff and all of that, and then they would decide, you know, of how you would make it. That is the reason personally I feel that, see, interviews and micro presentations are so important, guys, so important, trust me. Otherwise I could have just given you material and not even done this mock things with you, but I have purposely done these mock things with you because I know interviews are a big decider at Christ University. Obviously I can't go promote it because I don't know what the truth is, okay, but I personally feel, and even if you know people from Christ University, the ex-students, the ones who are currently studying, I can vouch for them. They would also tell you that interviews are so important. If you answer the interviewer questions well, if you know what you are answering, and along with that, if you know how you have to answer it well, it will be really good. And that's exactly what I do in the personal guidance and more, you know, the interview preparation 101 sessions with me. So that is the reason I have started with this thing, because I know a lot of people genuinely need help there. And it's not only with weak students or the ones who've taken drop years or the ones who are moving from science to commerce need these sessions. Everybody needs it. I have seen so many toppers, the ones like who are coming to me right now. They said that, Bhaiya, we thought that we don't need it because we are 90% and above, and we saw your videos, so we were good with it. But then we still got rejected, and that's when we thought of, okay, we should talk to you. After listening to the answers, I was like, you deserve to get rejected, because these are not the kind of answers that Christ University is expecting. You know, because the interviewers are very selective when it comes to the Christ University admissions, guys. Christ University has gone on to become very competitive in nature, and they have no mercy on you. They are not your uncle, aunts, mothers, sisters, cousins, that they have some, you know, personal corner for you. No, they are not. It's very simple for them. Either their job, Dean just tells them one thing: select the best people. We don't care what it is, from which background it is, whether it's a boy, whether it's a girl, all of that, or whether it's a Christian or a Hindu, anything. They just want the best people, and to be the best, you have to work really hard. Okay, I've got some really important queries that was sent to me. Firstly, a lot of people rejected from round one said that, Bhaiya, will we get the same interviewers in round two? The answer to that is no, guys. All the faculty there, the rule is pretty simple. They cannot judge the same person twice. Okay, so you would not get the same interviewer again. Okay, so don't worry about that. Just in case if you do, it's a pretty hard luck, but as far as I know, interviewers will automatically exit that video call with you, and they will tell you to ask you to reschedule it. Likewise, it has happened with a lot of people who've applied for similar courses, right? So like if somebody's applied for BBA honors at BBA FNIP and they have some faculties the same, and if you've got the same faculty for both BBA honors and BBA FNIP, they would tell you that, okay, we are going to exit this call and we will ask you to reschedule. We will tell the university to reschedule it because we cannot take your interview again. Okay, because again, if they do that, then they already have a personal bias of you rejecting you before, so they might reject you again. Okay, so don't worry, they would not do that. So you can again bring up with the new strategy. I'm working with a lot of people regarding the new strategies of how they can answer the questions well. So don't worry about that. Now, other people said that, sir, will our or Kavach Bhaiya, will people or the faculty members already know whether we have rejected from round one? No, they would not know about it. But yes, they can ask you like, why did you not apply in round one? They can ask you this question. They can even ask you like, okay, why have you applied in round two and not round one? So you have to have an answer for that. And definitely, I have helped people with those answers in my mocks. So you can't just give any Tom, Dick, and Harry kind of an answer there, because everything you are being judged upon from the moment you say a good morning till the time, okay, bye bye, sir. You are being judged upon everything. Okay, so you got to be very, very careful with each and every answer that you say. That's what I'm helping you train in the personal, like in the mock sessions with me. Okay. Along with that, yes, in terms of coming back again to CUET, I'm really sorry, I'm just moving everywhere because I don't want to miss out on any point. Okay, see, in CUET, the logical reasoning section for everybody was really easy. So guys, keep it up. This is one of the scoring sections. There were a lot of people who said that they are expecting full marks in that section. Even English, for that matter, came out really easy. Okay, so guys, these are the scoring sections. Back the points here. If you don't back the points here, you will automatically miss out on the tough sections such as math and all of that. Okay, so get the points here. It will be really, really good for you. Okay. Soumya Jain says, what is the difference between BBA, BBA Honors? I've already made up a video, Soumya, on this one, so go watch that out. Yes, guys, coming to again interviews, like I said, everything is really important, from the smallest thing to what you're wearing to how your background looks to each and every answer that you're answering. It's super, super important. Trust me, I can't stress the importance of it enough. A lot of people have just been rejected with a very simple question of why do you want to do this course. They never had a perfect answer for this one. Okay, and trust me, every answer is going to be the same. Yes, you can go watch my video, but another 20,000 people have also watched those videos, and if you are giving the same answers like everybody else is, you will land up in no man's land. Then you will just become an average just like everybody else is. Those answers are good, but for reference. So go watch my videos for reference, but you cannot just solely depend on that for your whole answer, right? That is the reason when I'm getting on personal sessions with you on the mocks, I am trying to give you personalized answers for each of the things, so that if you say that answer, automatically interviewer has a good impression about you. That is really, really important. Okay, so along with that, micro presentations. First of all, a few people have said that, so we were not asked micro presentation. So was that the reason why we got rejected? And we were not asked micro presentation, but we still got selected. All of that. So guys, like I said, it's only on the decision of the interviewers what they feel right. Okay. I have another very important thing to tell regarding micro presentations. I'll tell just after this, but for now, I just want to tell you, trust me, guys, interviews and micro presentations play a huge, huge role. Okay, not that CUETs don't, but I personally feel that if you do your interviews and micro presentations really well, you have a high chance of getting selected. A lot of people, the ones who got rejected, they also know that interviews could be one of the biggest reasons of why they got rejected. Okay, so please, guys, again, focus on interviews. First of all, and a lot of people said that, so our micro presentation did not go well, but they got selected, and my friend wasn't asked one or two questions and he still got selected. I was asked, like, there are people who had a 33-minute interview and still got rejected. There are people who had a 5 to 4 minute interview and still got selected. So guys, please here stop comparing yourself, because you are only putting up different theories in your mind, which is just wasting your time, rather than just work on your personal interview. Okay, interviews is not fixed. Anything can happen. Okay, you might not be asked in micro presentation, still get selected. You might be asked in micro presentation, still get rejected. One thing important I want to tell regarding micro presentations at Christ University is that, guys, you have to be very careful with that. Okay, I personally feel that sometimes you might be doing so well in the interview that interviewers do not feel the need to ask you for a micro presentation. They already feel that you're good and you are eligible to make it to Christ, so they might not ask you. Sometimes you might be doing so pathetically bad in your interview that again they will be like, why should I waste time asking this person for a micro presentation? Let me just move on and tell him a bye and let me save this time. Okay, or it could be either of that. There might be one or two questions that they've asked you in between, which you haven't realized but could be a micro presentation. So it's not compulsory that the micro presentations have to happen at the end or at the start. It could even be in the middle, and you wouldn't even realize that it was a micro presentation topic. Like, in just in talking, I can tell you, okay, which is the personality that you follow. Okay, and you can go on to tell about that. So yeah, the personality that I follow is like, my father or Sri Narendra Modi or all of that, and you talk about it for 1 minute. This was your micro presentation. You didn't even realize it that this was a micro presentation. Okay, so have the presence of mind there. Okay, now guys, I want people in the chat box to please slow down for a minute. Okay, I will answer all the questions later on. Om and everybody else, please, Anish, Jessica, please slow down. One very important thing that I want to talk to you guys is that, see guys, I have made up a video regarding micro presentations, which has also a list of 100 topics, right? But one very important thing I told you in both of the micro presentation videos that I've made is that you guys should have one topic as a backup, because in case if the interviewer asks you that do you have a topic in your mind, or if you're not able to answer two of the micro presentation topics that you give you, then you can say them that, sir, I have this topic, can I talk on that? Okay, but the saddest part is that, guys, you have used my strategy in the worst possible manner. Okay, you guys could do the worst mistake that anybody could do, which is that a lot of people have decided that they will learn one topic, and no matter what the topic interviewer gives, they will directly say that, sir, ma'am, I'm really sorry, I don't know on this topic, but I know on Startup of India, can I talk on that? Guys, this is the worst mistake you can do. And trust me, I am in touch with the faculty members. They are very good to me. Like, we have a very good bond. I keep talking to them, and slowly and slyly I try getting out some information that I can about. They don't give any information, but just in the talks that I can get some information. Okay, but the saddest part is you guys have used this strategy in the worst possible manner, and trust me, this has backfired on every person in round one and round two. So the thing is, assuming if I ask somebody on the topic of cryptocurrencies, okay, and if you say that, sir, I'm really sorry, I don't know on this topic, can you change the topic? It's fine, it's understandable, because cryptocurrency is something which might not a lot of people know about. Okay, but interviewers have started realizing that no matter what topic we give, everybody's saying that we don't know about this topic and we have something prepared, can we talk on that? Okay, one person happened, two-person happened, trust me, they're taking hundreds of interviews every day, and even if something is repeating in 10 interviews, they've realized that, oh my god, okay, this is pretty smart. So now what the interviewers have started doing is they've started giving you abstract topics, okay, which is hard work versus smart work, business versus profit versus ethics, change is the only constant, pen is mightier than sword. And people still, because they've had this strategy in their mind, I'm telling them, okay, pen is mightier than sword, sir, I'm really sorry, I don't know on this topic, but I know on some farm laws, can I talk on that? People, guys, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the joke is on you. Okay, because the moment if you are asking for a topic change on pen is mightier than sword or are leaders born or made, interviewers are laughing in their mind. Okay, they would give you another topic, they would allow you to talk on the topic that you want to, but trust me, it is going to create the biggest disadvantage for you. Okay, because for pen is mightier than sword, change is the only constant of business, profits versus ethics. If you are asking for a topic change, it is showing how dumb you are. Literally, I'm really sorry I have to use this word, because I'm talking to a lot of people, and this is what I've seen even in the mocks, right, with me. When I am giving you, like, I'm giving the topic, I haven't even completed the topic right now. The like last five words of the topic are left. People have already made up their mind that, sir, I don't know on this topic. Can I talk on the topic I know? Guys, don't do that. Literally, don't do that. Trust me, if we are smart, interviewers are 10x smarter than us. Okay, so don't try doing that. Listen to the topic. That is the reason decoding micro presentation is there. That's where I try to help you guys, that you don't need to know each and every topic, but you can still answer that topic. Okay, decoding micro presentations has helped so many people, especially related to law, for BBA honors, like all of these specific courses, right? Decoding micro presentation has really helped you. That half an hour has literally changed people's life. Okay, because they had a very different conception and notion regarding micro presentation. There were a lot of people who could not really speak a lot in micro presentation. There were people who just didn't know what to speak. They were feared. They had a lot of misconceptions that no, we cannot think in 30 seconds. Okay, all of that. But again, guys, you can do that. That is the reason decoding micro presentation exists, and please, that is the reason I would suggest you guys, if you guys are struggling through micro presentations or even your interviews, please book up those sessions, because they will genuinely help you. Last time I came on this live really late. We just had one day, but still I know so many people booked up the session, and literally so many of them got through Christ. But right now there are still days left. Today is just 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. A lot of people would have their interviews on 12th, 13th, and you have enough sessions. There are people who are booking up sessions in midnight. I am taking up these mock sessions with like till 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. in the morning. So that means if your competitors are working hard, even you should work hard. Otherwise, later on you will come that, oh bhaiya, he was just asked 5 questions, I was asked 10 questions. He did not even answer 2 questions, but he still got selected. He got selected because whatever questions he answered it really well, and you could not. Same is the case. The micro presentation, you might have answered it right, but you might have not answered in the right perfect manner that you have to. Okay, and your other competitor would have. So guys, stop comparing yourself with others, okay? Do not think that, oh, he was asked 5 questions, I will also be asked 5 questions. Or he was asked this micro presentation, I will only also just prepare on this one and go. No, guys. It is really important. It's really, really important that you have your own personal strategy. That is the reason these personal sessions exist, right? Otherwise, I could have had one mock on this live session and would have done with it. You all can take the reference from there and go home and prepare. No, those exist because every interview is different. Every person is different. Somebody is coming from Ludhiana and somebody is coming from Coimbatore. Okay, somebody stayed in a boarding school, somebody stayed in a day school, somebody has done debates, and somebody has not done anything at all. So I have to have answers for each of the things separately and specifically. Okay, so that is the reason those exist. So guys, again, I'm telling you, do not think much about it. It is, trust me, you will, if you get rejected in round 2, getting it in round 3 is, it's just next to impossible. There are a lot of courses which will not even open their gates in round 3, because like super competitive courses, right, like law, CEP, BBA, BB honors, their classes would already be filled by round 2. And there are a lot of people who leave out these courses. There are other courses wherein people get admission, but then they decide not to join because they can get some other course. But courses like, these BBA, BComs, laws, CEPs, humanity courses, they are very sought after at Christ University, psychology honors for that matter. People, once they get it, it's a dream of people to get into that course. Okay, so that is the reason they would never leave that course. So don't think that you will get a lot of time to prepare, like you will get a round 3 where you can again appear. No, trust me guys, take round 2 as a do or die situation and work really hard. Trust me, you will again spend up money in applying in round 3, paying up that application fees and all of that. Rather, just book up these sessions now. I can't guarantee you admission, but definitely I can make sure that you put the best foot forward, because literally so many people who took up the sessions with me, hardly people got rejected. And even the people who got rejected, right, they made the mistakes of not telling the answers that I told them to give. Okay, they thought that, no bhaiya, we thought that we will do this, it will be better. Last time we could not contact you last moment, so we just thought that let's just do it. And that was there. I'm telling you, the interview is a skill. Okay, even micro presentation is a skill. It's not like you learned, okay, what are the 4 P's of marketing and you will get it in the exam, write it. No, interview is about a skill. Each and every question of why do you want to join Christ, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, have you applied to any other college, have you done CLAT, are you prepared, all of those questions are so important, and you got to answer it in the right possible manner, or else, trust me, there is no chance making it through. With round 2, it's just getting it tougher and tougher only, right? The truth is, guys, I also know the people who have gotten selected at Christ, and trust me, when it comes to the ADCOM, the admissions committee, they are doing their job at the best level. They are selecting just the best people, and I genuinely know that those people deserve to be there. So likewise, you should work hard if you want to get through Christ University. Okay, but yeah, micro presentation topics. First of all, some person is asking how can we book up sessions. So I've already put down the link in the description of this video, also on the chat. You can go check it out. Now I'll take about 5 more minutes to 10 minutes and answer each of the questions that you've got. Guys, please do not ask me any personal questions such as what is the difference between BBA, BB honors. A lot of information is already there. Other than that, which one you should decide is I can only help you once I get on a call with you on a personal guidance and a doubt clearing session. There's so many people who came on the call with their parents, because parents had different doubts about them, the kid, the person had a different doubt, and that is the reason you can decide. You can't just say like, okay, 5 of my friends are going for BBA honors, I also have to go to BBA honors. Or no sir, everybody is saying that central campus is good, so I will apply to central campus, I don't care about the course. No guys, and you have to see about your own self. So that is the reason personal guidance and doubt clearing session exists. So get on the personal guidance and doubt clearing session and I will help you out there. Other than that, I personally feel whatever information you need about the campuses, be it the Delhi NCR campus, the Lavasa campus, the Kengeri campus, I've already made detailed videos regarding that. You can watch those videos. But yes, if you want to know which one suits you the most or which course should you join, be it PBA, FNIB or BBA, or should you do BCom honors or BCom general, all of those. I mean, I would have to know more about you to answer that question. Okay, so yes, okay, all right. Now I'm opening up gates for the Q&A. I will tell me. I want to buy your mock. When is the appropriate time? Buy it right now so that you get the time slot that you want and prepare it really well. Guys, trust me, the earlier you have it, the better chance it is for you to improve on your weaknesses. Last time, a lot of people booked, but a few people just booked like 1 hour before their interview, 30 minutes before their interview. I can tell you the immediate tips and tricks then also, but if you have more time, then you can work on your weaknesses really well. So book it up as soon as possible, okay? So that you get the time slot that you want. A lot of sessions are already booked by the people who are working really hard, the overachievers, I would say, okay? I mean, I generally know those people are working really hard, and that is the reason it is pushing me to work hard for you guys so that I can do really well and bring out the best in you people, okay? So likewise for others also, guys, book up your sessions. And then I will see you personally there. Okay, but yeah, I got selected into Christ Central Campus for BBA. Thank you to you. Congratulations, Maxwell. Do all the best for your life. How is English honors at Christ University? It's good. Again, check. I need to talk to you personally to know whether English honors is made for you or not. All the courses at Christ are nice, but whether it suits you and your personal goals and all of that is a different question. So this is what I say to everybody. I said this last year also, guys. Get the admissions and then get on a personal guidance and a doubt clearing session with me. Like this year also, a lot of people in round 1 who got selected, everybody literally booked up sessions with me. They had their parents, their brothers, sisters, everybody. We all had a proper good discussion about what are the pros, what are the cons, what does the kid want, what are the long-term goals, and then made a call. We even made very tough decisions, and I have, for a lot of people, I've decided that no, you go to NCR campus and leave the central campus. Those are personal reasons of why I've done that, and people have agreed to that, okay? So, yes. BCA Delhi campus. Okay, congratulations. Sir, is it okay to go without studying English? Interview is in English, so please go study in English. But Anish, if you're already good at reading comprehension and para jumbles and all that, you'll be fine. Kavach, I got selected in round 1 itself because of you. Congratulations, Hetvi. Great job. Bhaiya, can I book session with you on first week of June? Arjun, if you're applying in round 3, then yes, you can book it in first week of June, but you can book it now and schedule it for that time. You'll get the time slot that you want. Okay, I know a lot of people have booked already for round 3. Dress code for the interview, Himesh, dress code is super formal. Please go watch my video on the 3 tips on online interview as well as 5 tips to nail your Christ University interview. All of those things regarding dress code and all of those are mentioned there. Okay, guys, go slow, otherwise I will not be able to read. Prerna says micro presentation for BBA, please. Prerna, you already have a list of 100 topics that I've given you. I'm repeating again, 95% chances are there that you will get a topic from there. Along with that, please get on a decoding micro presentation session with me. That will naturally and specifically help you in the 30 minutes to prepare for your micro presentations with all the tips and the tricks that I can tell you. Okay. Bhaiya, I have my test on 10th. So can I apply again in June? Diya, you can, but there is no guarantee. So don't kill me if you cannot, because sometimes if the courses seats get filled, okay, like if in BBA honors they have about 240 seats. So if those 240 seats itself gets filled in the round 2, then you would not have the option of applying in round 3. They would say that the applications are closed or the deadline is missed and all of that. So just be careful on that. Okay. When will the interview and micro presentation be conducted? Tanish, then they both would be conducted together. They would send you an email one day before or few hours before. Again, guys, important thing is in round 1, a lot of people missed their session because they went to school because they had some practicals, pre-boards and all of that. And then they came home, they realized that, okay, they had received an email at 10 a.m. that their interview is around 3 and they missed it. They came home around, say, drinking, sipping coffee and all of that around 3:34 and they realized that the interview is already gone. But don't worry, they can reschedule it, but it's a lot of headache, okay? Can we change the section during the test? Yes, you can change the section during the test. Cover the courses with entrance tests are having their first round now. Any tips? I have mine tomorrow. Yes. So without entrance test, Sanjana, yes, they are having it for psychology honors and all of like the other courses. The immediate tip that I can tell you, if you cannot book up a session for tonight, would be have confidence and answer the questions really well. Okay. But yeah, I'm done with the payment of the fee of my course. What's next? By the way, thank you so much for everything. Rinki, congratulations for getting through Christ University. Nothing else. You just go focus on your boards and then you can relax. if I book it now, can it happen tomorrow? Yes, Rajat, it can happen tomorrow. We will decide on the time once you pay. I'll send you an email. With that email, you can mention the time slot that you want. If that time slot is booked, I will ask you for the alternate times, and then you will get it the time that you want. Okay, so don't worry. There are people who are taking up sessions from 7 a.m. in the morning till about 3:34 at night. It's that's how crazy it has gotten, and it's just what is making me going is the love that you all have shown, and at the same time, so much rigor. Right, people have to prepare really well. Christ is a dream college for them, and they are ready to kill somebody to get into Christ. So if there's somebody who's willing to do that much effort, what I'm doing is nothing. So just get that done. But yeah, is class 11th marks necessary for the admission? It's not necessary, but again, in the interview, a lot of interviewers have asked why have you scored less marks in class 11th, and they will definitely be looking at those marks. Are the chances of getting admission in BA LLB lesser now? Yes, are there? Sadly, yes. Half of the class is already selected, and trust me, when it comes to law, right, interviews, micro presentations are cutthroat. It's just cutthroat. Interviewers are not expecting any, like in the micro presentations also, it's just so cutthroat. So the competition is really tough. I know a lot of law people who got rejected in round one. They hadn't booked up a personal session with me, so now they're booking it up, and we are preparing really well. There's so many people who took up sessions with me in round one, and they've gotten through Christ. But yeah, for law, I think it's tougher, but it's tough for all the courses. Okay. Bhaiya, can you explain the South India Bank thing? Adnan, I'll send you an email. You can send me an email. I'll try replying to that. What should I answer if they'll ask me why should I have I not filled form? Dipanshi, those are the kind of questions. Again, it really depends on personal answers. So again, mock sessions for those. Bhaiya, is it tough to get into BCom honors and professional? Anushka, all the courses are competitive in nature, but again, it just is on you. Yeah, it is kind of tough, but if you prepare really well, if you know the kind of answer that you're going to say, you'll be able to do really well. Sanjana says, thanks Kavach, I've been following you for a year now. Pleasure is all mine. But yeah, cancellation policy. Devesh, I've already made a video on refund. So yes guys, whatever queries you've got about refund, I've made a proper detailed video that has just the official document from Christ University. So go watch that video on regarding the refund policy. You'll know everything. Okay. Guys, go slow. I will. What to prioritize? CUET interview or micro presentation? Dikshant, Dikshant, you've got to do everything. I would definitely say work on your CUET on your own. Obviously, book up sessions for me for interview and micro presentation so that I can at least those webinars can be the biggest boosters. Because CUET, obviously, I can't help you. So you have to go by yourself, prepare, work hard, solve the answers. But interview and micro presentation, I can help you. So book up the sessions there. Those webinars will be the biggest learnings that you can get. And again, I would say prioritize interview and micro presentation. Okay, guys, don't ask me chances and all because I don't know. But yeah, so all that matters with the interviews answering correctly. No, not only answering correctly, you can get answers wrong and still make it to Christ. There's so many things that really matters, shitloads. So I mean, great name, but yeah, that's the reason mocks exist. Okay. How many seats are there available for LLB course? So Diksha, I cannot answer that. I don't know that. Any tips for questions that they can ask regarding CEP? It is too popular like LLB and BVA. Ananya, to be really honest, it is a good course, but I didn't know that it is this popular, which has gotten to be in the past 4-5 years. Okay. It is very, very demanded course because of the combination they have, like such a beautiful combination, right? Mass communication, English and psychology. So it's just you're getting to do 3 things at once. So that is the reason there's so many people all across, not only in the country, the people from NRI. NRI students have also applied for these courses, and it's just when there is more demand, automatically the value of that course goes high, right? Is the interview on the same day? No, Tanish G Jain. Interview is not on the same day. Usually it's on the 11th or the 12th or the 13th. You would get an email from them. Okay, so yes, guys, go slow, otherwise I'll miss a few questions. Is there any procedure after paying? No, relax. When will the session? Can't know. When will the session happen? 21 can't know. Okay, don't know. So yes, I guess that is majorly it, guys. This is 45 minutes is done. I've got another interview now, mock session planned for 10 a.m. 10 p.m. and after that there for the whole night. So I got to go now. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in for today's session. Again, guys, the topic of this session this live was do not do the mistakes that a lot of people in round one did. I know my videos have been helpful to a lot of people and a lot of people have gotten through that, but do not just solely depend on that. Trust me guys, get the personal sessions. Interviews about personal strategies, so get those sessions. I have already put down the link of that in the video below, the description of the video, also on the chat box. So please book up your personal sessions, because I personally don't it just burns my heart when I get to talk to people and they say that they got rejected. I personally hate it because I know it's not that tough to get in, only if you have the right strategies. be it for any course, be it for BBA, BBA honors, LLB, psychology, BCom, CEP, all of those. Okay, so guys, please book up those sessions. It will genuinely help you. Trust me. Along with that, if you have any doubts, question, queries, please put down the comments below, and I will try replying to as many as you can. Okay. Along with that, please, guys, like this video. It would mean a lot to me. I will be doing up more sessions as and when I get time. You guys know how the tough the schedule is. The people who've taken up the sessions with me, they know it's just jam packed. Okay, so please, like if possible, I'll try doing one more before the 10th. Okay, but yes, other than that, please book up the personal sessions with me. It will surely help you, be it for personal guidance and doubt clearing, to which course you should join, to what should be your interview strategy, interview preparation 101, and the decoding micro presentations. Okay, for other doubts, question, queries, send me an email or try replying, or try putting up your comments below. I'll try replying to all of that. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for all the people who are saying booking up your session now. I'll see you guys. Don't worry, I'll make sure that you get through Christ. Okay, so all the very best, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Have an amazing day tonight, tomorrow, all of that. And see you soon in my personal sessions. Okay, the link is in the description. Bye.